This is Video Games, the ultimate gaming magazine from May 1995. Again, it has all these systems, even arcade, Spider-Man on the cover, the hottest web-slinging game ever, amazing reviews for Metal Warriors, Tough Men Contest, NBA Action Boo, Earthworm Jim CD, Kirby's Dream Course, Lords of Thunder, Dungeon Explorer, Mercenary, whatever the hell that is, Tempo, and loads more. And their secret characters for Super NES and Genesis of the NBA Jam Tournament Edition, as well as test drive the Neo Geo CD, if you have the money for that. What do Deion Sanders and the World Series Baseball 95 have in common? They're both in a league of their own. Oh yeah. Graphics were good, gameplay was good, but again, nobody cares about older sports games. Nobody. Departments, tips and tricks, strategy guides, power reviews, RPG attacks, sports wire, sports reviews, boo earns. So I will leave that there if you want to read that. Oh, the death of the cartridge. How dare you? Through the interesting competitors. Remember that the Nintendo Ultra 64 is a CD-ROM based system? What? Huh. Okay. Anyway, so if you want to read that, it's cool. It's cool. Popful Mail Magical Fantasy Adventure. Cool game. I think I have a copied CD that I got from somewhere, some place. Press start. Japanese animation sucker punches the VCR, or your VCR. Okay. I will leave that there if you want to read about the Fatal Fury. The VHS, I'm guessing. The Art of Fighting. I didn't even know there was an anime for that. It's cool. It's cool. Samurai Spirits. Again, didn't know. And knowing's half the battle. If you didn't say G.I. Joe, I hate you all. Never Too Much Earthworm Jim. Maybe if you played the N64 version, you wouldn't say that. Sega Saturn and the PlayStation controllers. Princess Sally gets her first starring role in a comic book. Okay, I don't even think I've ever seen Princess Sally. That doesn't ring a bell at all. Is she a chipmunk? I don't know. Mortal Kombat 3, the arcade game. These were cheat codes for something. I can't remember what they were, but you put that in the thing and it's a cheat code. The Gore Score. Yeah, I'll leave that there if you want to read that. Rebel Assault 2 Ultra 64 news. 3 different console designs. The chips for it have been in production since January. They're sure different from what I'd heard. Okay. Crashing the Super Game Boy. The Super Game Boy. You want to read that? Trading first show. Trading Go first show. Okay. So those are Game Boy games. As you can tell by the graphics. Get over here. You can access your whole library with a Super Game Boy. Instant color. Oh my god. It's magic. Border options. Make your own choices. Okay, if you say so. If you say so, buddy. Like, those borders really change anything, honestly. Honestly. Enhanced mode. These are cool. You get $5 off the Super Game Boy. Act fast. Tips and tricks. So, Mega Man X2, if you want to get the Dragon Punch, that's how you do it. I'm going to leave that there for a second. It's funny, I've never played any of the other X games. Only Mega Man X, the first one. Just because I've never owned any of them. So, that is why. Zool 2, Jaguar codes, passwords for Boogerman, Corpse Killer, Sega CD, Armor Piercing Bullets, and Datura Plants. Okay. KO Flying Squadron, Stage Select, Slam Masters. Okay. And another was codes for that. This game is so bad. It's like you really don't know what the hell you're doing. That and what is it? Pit Fighter, or I can't remember what the hell it was called. Wasn't good. Wasn't good. Pac-Man on the Super Nintendo. So those are codes, I guess. Pac-Man 2. Bubsy 2 on the SNES. Genesis. NBA Golf? What? Really? Okay, cool. I wonder how that plays. Oh, all you can do is drive. Okay. Still kind of cool that it's in there. It's hidden. General tips for Lodestar, if you're interested. Levels. Your old friend Ratbag. Mort Pong. Subscribe today, Video Games Magazine. It's funny, I only have like maybe 3 of these magazines. Never see them anywhere. Never. Toughman contests, cheat passwords. But that's cheating. Hence the name, cheating passwords. Oh, the whoop-ass mode. It's what TV was invented for. Bust a move. Okay. These kids look like they're having a good old time. Game Genie stuff. Insane mode for Iron Soldier. Never played it. Game Genie 2. Ren and Stimpy, Super Adventure Island, Bubble Bobble, Quest for this. What? Shaven Yak, starring Hulk and Stimpy. What? What the hell is that? Warlock. I enjoyed the movie, the first one. X-Men Children of the Atom. The Mutant Moves. Cool. Go directly to Planet Todd. What? Okay. Change the angle and debug. Okay. Ultra Gamers. Change the way you read about video games forever. I will leave that there. Look at those graphics. Oh my god. Oh my god. Truth and Justice. A New Age. Ultimate Gamer. Okay. May 23rd. NBA Jam Tournament Edition. Cavalcade of Codes. Secret Characters. AMX, Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, some guy, some other guy, Prince Charles for some reason, DJ Jazzy Jeff, Fresh Prince, Larry Bird, a gorilla, Randall Cunningham, Heavy D. I didn't even notice until now that they actually said their names. I was just going off the pictures. Air Dog. Scooter Pie. Like, are these real people? Are they? Valkus. Crunch. Power-Ups. NBA Jam. It's one of the sports games that you can still play even today. Still fun games. Really good games. Especially 2 players. Just like NBA Hang Time. Really good game. Power Instinct 2. Killer Combos. Keith Wayne. Okay, the Combo. Annie Hamilton. White Buffalo. Angela Belty. That's got a hurt combo. Never played these games. Well, that game anyway, or the first one. So, Thin Nin, 3-hit skeleton combo. Hananoko G Karara, 3-hit Stardust Evolution. Okay, 8-hit. That's a hammer. Gogetsuji Oshima. Okay, kind of reminds me of Gollum for some reason. Gollum. Sahad Azran Ryuto. Okay, he's got a lot of combos. Kokuin Kanji 3-hit manual combo. I feel like the page is stuck together when it's not. It's just thick paper, I guess. Kokuin Kinta 3-hit flying fish. 4-hit manual combo. Raiji Oyama 3-hit thunderball. 3-hit dragon juggle. Kawasaki Superbike Challenge. Straddled the hottest thing on 2 wheels. If you say so, buddy. Over the last 13 years, The Amazing Spider-Man has been featured in more than 15 video games. That total does not include cameo appearances in 3 other game cartridges, at least 3 different computer games, and 1 coin-operated arcade game. Nor does it include the 2 brand new Spider-Man games due this month from Acclaim, or other surprises in the future. Clearly, Marvel Comics' friendly neighborhood web slinger has appeared in more video games than any other comic book superhero. Batman, the runner-up, would need almost a half-dozen new games to even come close. In recognition of this achievement, I've gone back through the Video Games Archive and my own personal collection to bring you this recap of Spider-Man Electronic Adventures. The Amazing Spider-Man games. Let's see, so those are all cool, I guess. If anybody's ever played the Atari version. In the beginning. So this is what the Atari version looked like for those who didn't know. Look at all those games. Portable Trilogy. LGN. Oh god. Oh god. It's not a good sign. But they made 3 of them, so people had to have bought them. Spidey on the PC. Never played any of these on the PC. The Sinister 8-bit. Return of the Sinister 6 on the Game Gear and the NES. That's cool. Sega Spidey Saga. Spider-Man vs. Kingpin, Amazing Spider-Man vs. Kingpin, Spider-Man vs. the Kingpin, Spider-Man vs. the Kingpin. Game Gear, Master System, Sega CD, and Genesis. Basically the same. The 25-cent Spider-Man. What? It was only 25 cents? Really? That's crazy talk. Spider-Man cameos, and the Punisher, and guess Keys, yeah, boy, whatever the hell that is. Okay, yeah, then Shinobi, if you have the first revision of it or whatever. The team up. I wouldn't say most of these are good, but if you like Spider-Man, you should at least try every single one of them. At least try them. The Venom Collection. Maximum Carnage. Look at that guy. So scary. Carnage is scary. The Great Spider-Man Experiment. Stargate. It was on a lot of systems, that game. A lot of systems. Comic Relief. Kingpin. The New Blood. Spider-Man, again, LJN. And then Acclaim. And then Mario's Picross. Requires Great Skull. Okay. Look at the size of his skull. I guess that's where they were going with that. Preview, the Sega Saturn. Bug. Panzer Dragoon. Or Dragoon. Is that a typo? Isn't it Dragoon? Panzer Dragon. Virtual Soccer, Pebble Beach Golf. So, Virtual Fighter. Oh, we got kicked right in the stomach. Or in the balls. He goes for the lion. Ring out. Look at her posing. Looks like he's giving the middle finger. What the hell? How dare you? How dare you, video game, give the finger? Clockwork Knight. Never played it because I didn't own it. Looked like a cool enough game. Graphics were good. Preview for the Neo Geo CD. System I've never owned. Only $399.99 back in '95. That's like $1 million today. Okay, some cool games on here. Some cool games. Panic Bomber, never played it. Those are all puzzle games, it looks like. But they did have some good games, I would assume. Johnny Mnemonic. It's a 2-disc set. Whoa. I did play this on the 3DO. They did Dallas Encounter. I can't remember her name right now, but you recognize her from certain Wayne's World movies. Tia Carrere, that's her name. That's her name. Hope it didn't say it anywhere, but I think it, well, I know it's her. But anyway. Boogerman on the Super Nintendo. I played this long ago. I don't remember any of it. Like, zero at all. I don't know what the gameplay is. Is it more like a platformer or beat 'em up? No show. Brain Dead 13. Really good game. Well, it's like Dragon's Lair, those type of games. Still a cool game. Because this guy is chasing you the whole time trying to kill you. And you have to avoid it. And this is the main bad guy. I think I remember. Haven't played it in a long time, but I own it on the 3DO. I own it on Saturn. I think I own it on PlayStation, or is that the one I'm looking for? Can't remember. Have a lot of games. Time Cop, Super Nintendo. Van Damme doing the splitty splits. I don't remember the game being good. Wait, did I even play it? I don't know. I play a lot of weird games. Izzy's Quest for the Olympic Rings. Never played it. Okay, that was Super Nintendo. This is the Genesis version. And there's more Brain Dead 13. If it's a challenge you want, then it's a deadly game you'll get. Brain Dead 13. Spectacular graphics. Most radical comedy horror action adventure of 1995. No challenge too big. You tell Lance which way to go. You go wrong, you go dead. It shouldn't be legal to jam this much animation into one game. Dodge hooks, evade the always well-armed Fritz, and hunt down the evil Dr. Neurosis as he races through his twisted castle. But always keep an eye out for this explosively interactive experience will blow your mind. It's also on the Sega CD and on PC with the MPEG, and Mac also. Syndicate for the Sega CD. Theme Park for the Sega CD. First and 32X. Score with this season's QB and team attributes. Okay. More Spider-Man stuff. Yes, it does Spider-Man justice. But it's LGN. Jeebus. Level 1 boss, Doc Ock. Super villains, Dr. Octopus, the Lizard, Rhino, Owl, whoever the hell Owl is, Green Goblin, Jack-O-Lantern, Venom, Scorpion. He gave it an 8. Okay. Overall rating gets a 8 is great. Kirby's Avalanche also gets an 8. It's a challenging puzzle game. Okay, not my type of game. Not so much. Kirby's Dream Course. This also gets an 8 for great. It's a weird background with red font. But yeah, I do own this game. I haven't really played it. Metal Warriors. This gets an 8 also. Looks like everything gets an 8 for some reason. Cool game. Good golly, I love anime. Okay. Mech Profile. Okay. Oh my god, it's Prometheus. Spider-Man just doesn't stick on the Genesis by Acclaim. This gets a 6 for good, okay? Sometimes I just don't get various reasons. One version is dramatically superior to the other. Yeah, that's what happens. Sometimes one is better than the other. Sometimes they're exactly the same. Ultimate Gamer, 66% off. 1 year. Like I said, I wish I would have subscribed to all these magazines back then. But I was a poor boy. Yeah, win free stuff. Advertiser Index. Play it again. Tempo on the Genesis 32X. Leave that there if you want to read it. Looked like a cool game. Never owned it. Graphics are enough to leave you Decerebrated? Never seen that word in my life. Is that a real word? Is it? So, yeah, this gets an 8. The breakdown gets an 8. Readers' ratings 8, 7, and 6, so they just gave it an 8. How does that work? Does that really make the average if one person gives it a high score? So Afterburner gets a 7. It's pretty cool. You'll want to explode. Okay. I think I have this game sealed on the 32X. Pretty sure I do. I don't know if it's a reseal, but it looks pretty damn minty. Night Trap, classic game. I still have to play the remake on the Switch. They made it easier to change camera angles and stuff like that. It gives you hints, I think, to when to turn it. I never played it, but that's kind of what I heard. Don't know if that's accurate. This is also a cool game. Rest in peace, Dana Plato. We're Digital's Pictures Gary Coleman game. What? Earthworm Jim Special Edition. Gets a 10. Mega hit 10. Oh my god. Keep your hands and feet away from Broodie's mouth, or Broodeye, whatever you want to call it. Fantastic game. If you don't own the cartridge already, buy this one. If you do own it and have already completed the game, at least check this out for the new level, extra options, and excellent CD soundtrack from the newly formed Tommy Tallarico Studios. Oh my god. Lords of Thunder gets a great. I think I played this years ago. It was pretty good from what I remember. Pretty good. Okay, I definitely played this game. I remember that. The Jaguar, it's $159. You get all this for, no, obviously you don't get all this, but you do the math. 64-bit, do the math. Look at that, $159.99. Theme park, don't really care about those type of games. I don't have the patience for that stuff, man. It's crazy talk. But if you like them, good on you. It gets a 9. Excellent. You can actually ride the roller coasters afterwards. That's kind of cool. Okay, I'll leave that there if you're interested. Duck Hunt. Okay. A sim that really makes you feel good. Does it though? Picross gets a 7. And Art World, I'll leave that there if you want to read it. It's not my type of game. Like I said, Lemmings gets a 6. It's a puzzle game. You have to get them to the end of the level without killing them all. I haven't really played it, but that's my knowing of the game. Smart and dumb people alike will enjoy this game. Oh my god, how dare you. How dare you. RPG Attack. Shining Force spins onto Sega CD. If you're a fan of the Sega Shining Force series on the Genesis and Game Gear, you're about to have an encounter with the granddaddy of them all, Shining Force CD for the Sega CD. TSR Online, D&D Doings, Brandish on the Super Nintendo. If you want to read that, it's RPG. Brandish goes for solid gameplay over Flash. I think that's a good option. Gameplay is usually better than Flash. Gameplay sucks, you don't want to play it anyway. Dungeon Explorer on the Sega CD. Arcade games is Gauntlet. So are you saying this is Gauntlet? Is that what this is? It kind of looks like Gauntlet. That's cool. This game quickly becomes an addiction. Gets a 9. Gets a 9. Nice. Looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, Madden Bowl 95. Those are scoreboards. I'll leave that there if you're interested. One of the best features is the coaching option. Troy Aikman, NFL football. Okay, if you say gets a 7. Tough Man Contest is a cross between Super Punch-Out and NBA Jam. Is it though? Where do they get the NBA Jam part of it? I'll leave that there if you want to read it. It does look like Super Punch-Out. Where the hell does it get the NBA Jam feature? That's what I'm curious about. Gets a 9. Okay. On the Genesis. Yeah, I'll leave that there if you want to read it. NBA Action 95. These games don't really keep their fun factor. Not anymore. Most sports games don't, but it got it great back then. So, hearing Marv Albert is nearly worth the price of admission. Okay. And play it again. These are the guaranteed prices. We sell for 40, we buy 20 for 25. How dare you? Sons of bitches. Anyway, and Judge Dredd, take the law into your own hands, June 95 on all these systems. So this was Video Games, the Ultimate Gaming Magazine from May 1995. So until next time, that'll do, pig. That'll do.